and gals and all my non-binary friends. So today I want to talk about Black capitalism, and specifically I want to talk about why True Kitchen and Jay-Z having a marijuana brand are the reason why you shouldn't invest in Black capitalism. Now, don't get me wrong, if you haven't watched any videos on my channel, and this is the first video you ever watching on my channel, please don't get it twisted, okay? This is an anti-capitalist channel, so I'm not telling you just not to invest in Black capitalism. I'm telling you not to invest in all capitalism, but I'm just zeroing in on Black capitalism for this specific video because I want you guys to understand how important it is to not get caught up in that, right? So when I say don't invest in Black capitalism, I definitely don't mean don't invest in small Black businesses or don't invest in Black businesses. I have a whole Black-owned try-on haul on my channel. I will link that down below because I got some really cute stuff and it was really dope ass shops, so you should have to check it out. But what I do mean when I say don't invest in Black capitalism is there is a tendency for not just Black people, but I feel like Americans as a whole to pick their favorite millionaire, whether it be a celebrity, an athlete, an actor, a singer, a business person, so whatever millionaire and billionaire, they pick their favorite millionaire, billionaire, and then they hold that millionaire and billionaire over people, right? And so you get in arguments where someone will be like, oh, this person is kind of trash. Yeah, but you're just mad because they're richer than you, right? I know you've been there. I know you've been there. That's the classic argument. That's the first thing people say whenever us poors choose to speak up about the injustices that these millionaires and billionaires choose to engage in, because especially when you're a billionaire, no billionaire should ever fucking exist, personally, in my personal opinion. And so when you're a billionaire, to become a billionaire, you have to exploit people, period. You have to, in some way, shape, or form, exploit something about the human experience, something about the experience of being on this earth as a whole, some kind of way. You have to exploit it. And it's just not needed. You don't need that much money. It's an unspendable amount of money that you don't need when there are people starving. But specifically, again, let me get myself back. Why I want to talk about Jay-Z and True Kitchen specifically, and if I'm gonna start with True Kitchen because some people might not be familiar with that. If you are not familiar, the Twitterverse erupted. It was crazy, okay? Because this video came out of this Dallas restaurant owner basically telling Black women that they don't respect themselves because they were twerking in his restaurant, and he's not that kind of business. I mean, this is definitely a Black business that is for Black culture, and I'm trying to make a space for the culture, but that part of the culture, yeah, I want it out. Oh, even though I will partake in using that part of the culture to advertise for people to come and spend their coins, but if you come here actually being a part of that culture, I will kick you out. And that's what Black fucking capitalism does. It tells Black people, spend your money here, but it's just a Black face on capitalism, and capitalism is a white supremacist tool. You understand what I'm saying, right? And so Black capitalism gets you an owner like the True Kitchen owner who says, oh, this is a restaurant. I wanted to build a space for the culture, and then uses all these things like music, like alcohol specifically, that is already marketed towards Black people. And then all of a sudden, when people do what they do, when they get devil juice up in them, when they get that nigger music up in their ears, you know they gonna start twerking. And I understand, I'm not saying it's unreasonable for you to tell people not to be twerking on your furniture. What I am saying is you implying that Black women don't respect themselves because they're twerking. That's where you lose me. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what Black capitalism is. It wants to capitalize off of everything that makes Black people cool while still being like, oh, I gotta look cool in front of the white folks, so you can't be acting like niggers around here. And that is bullshit. That is bullshit. That is bullshit. It is bullshit. That is fucked, okay? That is fucking, it's sick, okay? Do you understand what I'm saying? Are you catching my drift? Okay, so then you slide all over to Mr. Jay-Z, Mr. Billionaire himself. Like I said, Black billionaire should not exist. I don't even give a fuck if it's a Black one, okay? What's better than one billionaire, Beyonce? None. Not two, zero. What's better than one billionaire? Zero. None whatsoever. How about that? Thank you so much. So Mr. Jay-Z, can I kind of call you Sean? Mr. Sean, you over here talking about, so I'm seeing, Jay-Z got a little cannabis. I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. You can profit off of marijuana while all these black people are still incarcerated. And I know I'm gonna hear it, y'all. So y'all want him to not get his money? No, I don't want him to get his money. That's exactly it. I'm so glad you understand. I don't want him to get his money. He's a billionaire. He don't need it. He don't need the money. He don't need the money. Do y'all realize that there were gay people who could get married in California but said, hey, since all gay people can't get married over the United States, I'm going to refrain from getting married because I don't want to access that privilege if there are people who are suffering and there are people who can't have those things. Do you understand? So when you are a black billionaire and you're already worth $1 billion, you do not need that check, Jay-Z. You do not need that check, baby. You do not need that check. And you people who are around here like, oh, Jay-Z really legally selling marijuana. That's like a whole full circle moment. It's not. You know what? Actually, you're right. It is. It's the full circle moment of some person coming off the streets, accessing money, and then forgetting that you having privilege because you have access money doesn't mean that you should always tap into that privilege, right? So you have the privilege of being able to own a cannabis company. That doesn't mean you should access that privilege because guess what? I was curious if Jay-Z had ever spoken out on marijuana, legalizing marijuana, really trying to speak out. And to his credit, about 4 years ago, he put out this video with this whatever, I'll put the video down in the link or whatever, and he's very much explaining the war on drugs and all this other shit. And it's like, oh, so you get it. And he talks about how even now venture capitalists are going to where they're legalizing it and making so much money off of marijuana while felons don't even have access to even being able to become like business owners in the cannabis industry after they've served their time. And it's like, just because you're black doesn't mean that you're not one of those venture capitalists out here making money off of something that black people are literally sitting in jail rotting over. Like Jay-Z, it don't work like that. See, everybody want to get their cake and eat it too, but it don't work like that. If you really understand that problem, then you don't get to be a rich person who then gets to access that privilege that you're saying rich people get to access, and poor people who are in prison rotting over this shit don't. Jay-Z, it don't make sense. It don't make sense. And if it don't make sense, stop. It don't make money, right? So stop making money off that shit. It's sick. It's sick. It's sick. And that's what black capitalism gets you. It gets you, oh, all of us other niggas gotta stay getting in prison. All of us other niggas gotta, we still illegally hustling on the streets, but hey, at least one of us gets to legally do it. No, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. When you invest in black capitalism, you're investing in one person, one group of people, whatever the fuck, at the maximum, a group of people, a certain subset of people being able to have a ridiculous amount of wealth and income, and then not do anything to profit the other people who they supposedly are supposed to be grouped in with, who they're supposedly understanding the struggle, who they are profiting off of in the first place, because they're making, not only they're making their money from the support these people give you, but who are literally profiting off the culture that these people are still living in. You know what I'm saying? My sister, she is so smart. I was talking to my sister the other day, and I don't know if any of you guys have seen that video of Meek Mill pulling up on these black children out in Atlanta trying to hustle to make some money on the streets, just selling water and different things on the streets of Atlanta like a lot of people do, and trying to give all of these little black boys $20 fucking dollars to split amongst them, and being like, y'all crazy for asking more. No, nigga, you're crazy for having the audacity to look at these children in the face, knowing they know that you are a millionaire, and only giving them $20 fucking dollars. And I don't give a fuck. 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 Whatever excuse you can come with, I don't care. I don't care. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. The nigga got money, give it. The nigga got money, give it. Because if that's the thing, right? So if you are gonna invest in black capitalism, what are you getting back in return? What are you getting back in return? Are you getting back to somebody that gets that capital and then redistribute it to the black community? No, that's not what's happening, because it wouldn't be capitalism if that was actually what was happening. Like, come on, babe, keep up. And so the fact that this man can sit up here and be a millionaire and like give these children $20 fucking dollars. And my sister, like I said, I was talking to her earlier, talking to her about this, and she was saying how this man, like I said earlier, benefits. He literally makes his money off of that hustle culture of being out there and doing the work and working hard, you know what I'm saying, trying to get your money. And you as a multimillionaire who already got that money, who really, let's be honest, probably don't really ever need to work again in their life if he really didn't want to, probably. And you out here, you in front of that, you in front of what you realize is a hard thing that you have raised above. And instead of giving these niggas a reward for what you see is the real work that they're putting in, you give them $20 fucking. Get the fuck out of here. And you also did it trying to get clout. You were 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 trying to get clout off of being, oh, look at me give to the poor blacks, the poor black. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, because I'm tired. I'm tired, and y'all stink. Y'all stink. Y'all stink. Y'all stink. Y'all stink. Get the fuck out of here. Period. I'm sick of it. When you get people like a Meek Mill who benefits from hustle culture, but it's the perfect example of capitalism, right? Because honestly, when you go to these corporations, when you go to these jobs, if you're working hard, they don't give a fuck. Like, if you're the hardest worker in there, they're just gonna give you more work. You know what I'm saying? The person who's gonna get promoted is the person who's licking the manager's ass. That's who's gonna get promoted. But the hard worker, no, he's just gonna get more hard work. That's really what's going on. And that's exactly what Meek Mill did. He see people out here actually working, like really doing, little boys. So there has to be circumstances where little boys, I mean, even if they want to get themselves personally, that they felt they don't have the privilege to feel the need to just sit at home and be little boys. No, they felt the need to be out on the streets trying to get money type shit. And it's like, if you know that, because Meek Mill has the wherewithal to know that, because again, he's making money off that culture because he's rapping about how he used to be a part of that culture, right? If he has the wherewithal to know that, for you to sit out here and give me fucking $20 to split amongst me and my friends, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. That's it. Simply put, fuck you. So yeah, that's why I say don't invest in black capitalism, because it uses the culture to get us in, and then it says our culture is not good enough. It says our culture is trash. It says that, hey, yeah, I understand that people have this privilege and they access that, and then black people are rotting in jail. But you know what? It's fine, because that sucks, and I'm acknowledge that sucks, while also doing the same thing they do, which is accessing that privilege that you don't have because you're rotting in jail for trying to sell marijuana. But I'm gonna do it, and it's gonna be cool, because I'm fucking Jay-Z, and even though I'm a billionaire, it's cool because I'm just trying to get my money, you know? Fuck you. And also, you know, what black capitalism does, you know what it does? It gives us scraps of nothing. Of nothing. Of nothing. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, that $20 was nothing. That $20 was nothing. You could have kept it. You could have kept it, honestly. No, you should have gave more. I shouldn't even say that. You should have gave more. 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 And also, you know what? I thought I was finished, but no, because I want to talk about that. You know what really showed y'all that y'all shouldn't invest in black capitalism? This fucking pandemic. This fucking pandemic, because black and brown people, if you didn't know, were disproportionately more likely to die from this disease, get sick from this disease, not just mildly sick, and also be the ones that don't have access to healthcare, the ones that are essential workers and have to work. And you know what these black celebrities did? They act a fucking fool. You had Trina out there calling black people animals. You had fucking Lori Harvey out there saying, Lori Harvey, who don't even talk, had the nerve to fix her mouth to say that y'all are some fucking animals. Y'all don't know how to act. These black capitalists were acting a damn fool. T.I. talking about, this our city, we'll build this. Do you know who actually built Peachtree Street in Atlanta? Do you know who built that? Prisoners. And that's why y'all need to read a book. This is why y'all need to read a book, because y'all don't know nothing and y'all look dumb and y'all don't care. And then y'all capitalize off the fact that y'all are black, and so people just assume that you care about black people, but y'all don't. You had fucking Lil Wayne out here talking about some damn, he a MAGA supporter. He over here taking pictures out of nowhere. He didn't have to do that. He did not have to do that. But him and 50 Cent and Ice Cube all went out of their way to show that they would rather get something out of this, right? So Ice Cube wanted to get his little plan, so he didn't give him an endorsement, but he wanted to make it seem like he was doing something for the black community, enough to where he was willing to work with white supremacists. Lil Wayne was willing to show you that this man cares so much about his money that he's willing to work with a white supremacist. Not only that, he said that black people getting killed was probably more than like their own fault, because he ain't never had problems with cops. So when I say don't invest in black capitalism, what I mean is stop telling poor people, oh, you're mad at these people because they just get money. No, I'm mad at these people. I am mad at these people because they're getting money and they're not doing anything with it. You know, but investing in black capitalism, and I feel like somehow I always come back to like just getting that Barack Obama, but I don't care. Investing in capitalism gets you a Barack Obama, someone who literally in his fucking a Promised Land book talking about some damn a congressman making a joke about a congressman saying that during 2009 crisis, we should maybe think about legalizing cannabis because guess what? It has hella benefits and stuff like that. It has medical benefits, veterans. It does stuff for veterans. You can free felons, all these things that could re-energize the economy. And somehow it's just a footnote as a joke to you in your book. And you think that that's cool to publish in 2020? That's a joke. These black capitalists do not care about y'all. These black capitalists do not care about the black people that are rotting in jail because, hello, mass incarceration is what the new Jim Crow. I'm tired. It's easy and it's simple. Read a fucking book. And the thing about Barack Obama is he reads books and I don't know. He says even in his book, like sometimes you can read all the things and have all the thoughts and just come to the wrong decision. And that just seems like that's what his life is, like just a bunch of wrong, dumb ass decisions. Personally, that's what it seemed like to me. Again, I'm sorry. What do? Black capitalism, right? So yeah, my whole point is just stop investing in black capitalism. That doesn't mean you don't support black people, but that means that you don't try to uphold them to the standard where they're beyond reproach. They're beyond people saying, hey, you know what you're doing is some bullshit. Because guess what? Them people be on bullshit. It's bullshit. Capitalism is bullshit. It's bullshit. So yeah. That's just what I wanted to talk about today. That was what was on my little brain. So yeah. Thank you so much for watching. If you stay to the end, thank you so much because most people probably aren't going to watch like 2 minutes of this, if that. If anyone watches this at all, but it's okay. I just wanted to get that out of my head. But yeah. So take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Wash your hands. Wash your face. Wear a mask. Wash your ass. And don't be an asshole. Bye.